recording. Test is registering. Phoenix, say something.
Buenos dias, fuckboy.
Jazz, say something. Alright.
Jazz.
Jazz!
What?
Fuck. Alright, good enough. Alright, we are
away from his keyboard.
recording.
Nice.
Bitch boy.
Immediately says the
I'm
end
just
word.
gonna, in editing, I'll just cut all the beginning shit out because I can't be asked. Hello, future me. Fuck you.
Hello, future Jake. Jake
Hello,
likes
future
toes.
Jake.
I do
Suck
not
my
like
cock.
toes, and I will not be
I'm
doing
so
that.
fresh, you can suck my nuts.
I'm so fresh you can suck my nuts.
Yeah, wait, I got one for you guys. I got one for you guys.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna kill both of you. What the fuck?
What? No, I'm from the science team.
Are you seriously watching porn by yourself?
No, I'm with the science team.
Can someone please ban him? Oh wait, I can do that.
Got it.
Alright, we ready?
Are you ready to behave now,
Oh,
Jazz?
what the fuck did I just do?
I'm glad I muted you.
You're gonna want to see what I just did because this actually looks really cool.
Guess what I need?
In what?
I need the map. Talis.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah. It's literally a 3D. That's it.
I love
Oh, I think I broke it.
the map
I think I broke it.
so much.
Whatever.
I broke it.
Go. You knob.
Alright, you guys ready?
Okay, wait, but how do I make it look like
Holy
texture?
shit.
That's what I need.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to
He's-
figure out where I'm gonna be from.
Not now, do that later.
I just want to look
Aren't
at
you
the
an
map
elf?
and look at where I'm gonna be from.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
you
lore-wise,
dumbass
most of the
whore.
elves come from that neutral land in the center. You could be from somewhere
Right.
else if you want. It's up to you.
I'm gonna be from right here, right here.
I don't know
Oh
what
wait,
right
you're, no,
here is,
wait,
but-
you couldn't be because you're a military man, aren't you? You could,
Yes.
your family origins could be there because that would make sense, but you'd need to pick a country that you're from.
Probably Aeondy or something.
Or wait, is this like the whole world map or is this just part of the world?
This is the whole world. Yep.
I'd also like to say,
Fuck.
if you look on this on a globe view, half of the world is an ocean.
Yeah. I mean, it's realistic. 3/4 of
Yeah,
our
but,
world is ocean.
okay, so then where do the elves come from?
Well, that's what I said. So the elves geographically originate from that neutral land. That's all wildlands. However, you because your background is as a soldier or a cavalryman or whatever you choose to be, you'd need to pick a country that you actually served for, or a city state, or whatever.
I served for the country in the Elven land.
There is no country there. That's
There
why
is no country.
Well, that's because nobody knows of it.
no, there's nothing there.
All right, I'm gonna serve for those countries on the side over here. You know.
What? Pick one. Those ones.
Are we still going with the fact that they're like more advanced?
Probably a little bit, but I don't know at this point.
Nice.
League of the Northern Cities.
That's where,
where I'm from.
yeah, that's where Phoenix is from.
That's where Ren's
You guys,
from.
you could have that as your origin story, is how you met. Why you're? Oh wait, no, because you met it in Fire.
No,
so...
we met in the fucking
a
tavern.
bar. We met in a tavern when
I need some- I need-
smacked
but
my
it has
head
to be
into-
It has to be somewhere with like a really big military presence.
So that's the thing with this map currently. There is bugger all on it besides what's in Ayandi and Dunla. There is
Okay,
basically
the kingdom of Kirkji. They have a huge military presence.
they do actually have a huge one. So you want to be from there?
Yep.
All right. So Jazz is
that
from
a
the kingdom of
foreign
Kirkej.
army?
What?
Looks like there's a foreign army there. Hold on.
There probably is.
I think there's I need to see that again.
I hate that Jazz is using the 3D map. This is cancerous to look at.
Yeah, they're. Oh no, it's just that it looked weirder. It looked weird. No, it's
Oh, it's the
it's
fleet.
not a foreign army. Yeah, it's the fleet.
Yeah.
It looked like a different color from a distance.
Yeah, so I'm aiming by next session I'll have a lot more information on the map, like, especially, like, once I have your backstories, I can sort of see a little bit more about what you're aiming for personally, so I can sort of build the world around that as well, but it does give me more information to work with, and I want to build the map up a hell of a lot more.
Understood.
Yeah, we ready to begin?
Yes.
Kirk Eggy.
Okay, so Aragorn Ren. Fuck, I forgot his name.
Smooth buckaroo.
I totally forgot his name.
Oh, I'm looking.
I have no idea. It's like Hervius or something, isn't it?
Hervius.
Yeah. Okay.
You got it. Bang on.
Quick jump cut. We'll cut that out. I probably won't. Now, Ren, Aragorn, and Hervius. The team of 3 that make up the Lost Legion in the world of Oisia, the adventuring team. Currently, you 3 are in the city of Talis in southern Nyandi, which is currently very much under siege. The Dunlarian 16th Regiment has a city under constant artillery bombardment, and as you guys stand in the northern part of the city in just south of Sunrise Gate, you guys can hear cannons booming constantly and see canister shot and solid ball just bouncing off of the city's shields. And you can hear the city's own cannons firing back, much fewer in number. As you guys stand, you guys are still in the center of this military camp. You've just left the captain in charge of it was the 5th Regiment, I believe. Yep. Yeah, you just left from your quick talk with the captain of the 5th Regiment, convincing him of your plan to try and dig under the Dunlarian forces and blow them up with a shitload of gunpowder. And obviously that part was the retcon. So anyone who listens to this wouldn't know this. You'll probably figure it out damn quick because I'll be constantly making errors. But this world, we had a bit of a retcon. This world used to be a medieval focused world, you know, with swords and catapults. We have since changed it to be a sort of Napoleonic era with magic still. So now Jazz, for example, has a flintlock rifle, but Phoenix still has all his magical powers. Anyway.
Which are broken.
Hey?
Which are a little bit broken.
Yeah, a little bit. You do considerably more damage than Jazz can, but you also have you have far less range than Jazz does. I think Jazz's rifle reaches out. Jazz, what was the range on the gun again that we set it to?
The gun that we decided on?
Yeah,
the
your sniper.
80, 240.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna make it the same as the bow.
No,
Oh, in that case,
no,
it's 80,
we're
320.
definitely not going to set it the same as the bow.
Yeah, but the bow has a great. Oh. Okay, yeah, 80 to 240.
It's 80, 240.
Yeah, that is definitely not what it was supposed to be. So
Anyway.
that is far less than it was supposed to be.
Figure it out later.
Yeah, I guess at the what? Former general? I think not at level 5.
I think not.
What the
No,
fuck?
yeah, no. That's my background.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
not a- Would you let me keep
Okay.
writing my backstory?
Former Alright, this better be good. As to why a former
is this
general would be
written?
level 5.
Where is this written?
This is in his backstory.
backstory?
I'm just on his stream at the moment.
Oh, I need to. Hold on.
Anyway, yeah, going back to
Fuck off.
the session. Yeah, Aragorn, Ren, and Hervius are currently still standing in the military camp in the courtyard just west of Sunrise Gate. And yeah, you've just left your conversation with the captain in the 5th Regiment, and you've been, not conscripted, you've been contracted with the Talisian forces. And I believe I wrote it down somewhere, but if you want more information on your contract, I do have it somewhere. Yes, it is.
Alright,
Anyway,
I'll
what
make
would
it
you guys
better,
like to
just
do
'cause we're
next?
gonna bitch. How about be a captain? Don't worry. That better?
No.
Is that better?
Why would you be that high a rank and that low power?
Learn how to spell.
Yeah, that's a good
I
start.
don't fucking know because that's how the fucking story's going.
What do you mean? You
Honestly-
don't? What do you mean? That's how the story's going. You're writing it.
No, with the D&D, that's how the level is going.
What?
Are you high?
No, because I'm not. I'm coming from a different part of the world to this area, so I'm starting over.
That's
Just fuck off.
whatever. Okay. Anyway,
Whatever.
Let me have my story.
former captain.
You cannot.
He's level
spell
5.
shit.
Okay.
Anyway, go on.
Yeah, what would you guys like to do? The three of you are basically just standing in the middle of this camp at the moment. There's just soldiers all around. There's crates of military supplies. There's a hospital camp in one side.
I want to go on top of the walls. I want to take a look at the Dunlarian forces.
You wanna head up to the walls?
Yeah.
Jazz, you wanna go with him?
Yes.
All right. And you can work on your backstory after if you want, or you can just type it out while you still have it in mind. Yeah, so looking around, you notice there's a lot of wounded soldiers coming down from the north, and you figure that's probably where the closest entrance to the walls are, so you basically go the opposite direction to them. You keep going north. And as you get closer, you're winding through the last of the city streets. You basically enter a bit of a shadow. The sunlight's sort of blocked and it starts to get a bit dark. As looking up, you notice there's a huge granite wall. Oh, not granite, sorry, just stone. Perched on the top, these massive siege cannons. Very spaced out at the moment because the city doesn't have many left. And you can just hear them constantly booming, clouds of black powder blowing in the wind. And as you get closer, walking down the street, there is a set of stairs carved into the wall, heading directly up. There's lots of wounded soldiers coming down and fresh ones going up. And an officer at the bottom checking IDs and contracts of the adventurers and soldiers who climb the walls. So you guys will still want to head up?
Yeah. Also, question: how tall is the wall? Just out of
60
curiosity.
feet.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes, we're gonna continue upwards.
All right. So you walk over to the officer at the bottom of the stairs, checking identification. You take your place in line behind the reinforcements. The line goes very quickly as they're sort of rushing soldiers up and down the stairs. These are wide stairs. They're probably about 15 feet wide for enough room for stretchers and things to be carried up and down. But yes, you go up to the officer. He has a clipboard in hand. He's sort of writing notes. And he looks up at you as you approach and just demands your identification right off the bat. Like, who are you? What do you want?
Okay. I'll just say Ren.
What did he say?
Anyway, nothing.
Alright.
Ignore him. Ren Ignis. I'm going up there. I want to see the Dunlarian forces.
What's your business? Who do you work for?
The fucking
for your
Talisian
general.
army.
Yeah.
He sighs and just asks to see your contract, basically.
Yeah, I give him the fucking contract.
All right. He gives it a quick scan. Lost Legion. All right. I'll note that down that you were here. Yeah. Head up. Do whatever you need to do. Make sure you stay out of the way of the siege artillery. Make sure you stay out of the way of any wounded being brought down or up. So, yeah. All right. All yours. And he just motions you past and waves to the next person to come forward.
Onward and upward.
All right. Yeah. You guys climb the stairs. Takes considerable amount of time to get up there, actually, considering it is 60 feet tall. And it actually is quite a choked area for the amount of room that you do have. There's a lot going on up there. And you sort of have to shove and push your way past a lot of people to finally get to the top. But as you get to the top, these walls, you notice, as soon as you step up there, they're about 20 feet wide from, front to back.
Thick.
Yep. These huge cannons, Jazz, you would actually recognize this as 32-pound siege weapons.
Okay, we're fighting for Dunlore.
You are fighting
No,
for
we're
the
fighting for
Iondians.
Yandi.
Okay.
Well, you've just signed on for the Iondians, at least.
So, orange. We're
Yeah,
orange.
you're orange, Dunlar is green. Yeah, so you notice that there's just great, massive cannons on carriages constantly thundering out. Sponges, loaders, and gun captains are constantly rushing around to sponge the guns after each reload and then shove new rounds of powder back into them. You notice that the shot, basically due to the range, these cannons can only fire straight round shot, so it's not actually doing all that much to the Dunlarian forces. Judging by the fact that there's no explosive canister going out at all, you can guess that the Talisian forces have probably run out of any kind of explosives. So they're just firing straight cannonballs. It is not doing much to the Dunlarian army. But the Dunlarians are responding in kind who clearly have not run out of explosives. There's just explosive canister going off all the time. But you notice that primarily it's actually round shot that's detonating against the city walls. Guessing that that's probably the thing that's going to do the most to it.
Question.
Yes.
Okay, well, I actually just say, from up there, we look to see where the army is. What is the closest point of the enemy?
Looking over the walls, you both step over to the front where there's a bit of a gap in the fortifications in between cannons. There's some riflemen there that you sort of nudge past out of the way. And you notice that the closest forces are some Dunlarian cavalry that are about 1,000 feet away harassing some Talisian infantry that is still outside the walls.
What's the closest point of the artillery?
Yeah, how close is the siege engines?
Yeah. What's the closest point of those?
The Dunlarian cannons are about 1.5 miles away.
Jesus.
They're
That's
far.
a long-ass
They-
tunnel.
That's gonna be a long tunnel.
Yeah, basically with the
Worth.
cannons, essentially because of how big a fucking target they need to hit, they don't need to be very precise, so they're not going to push their cannons up closer to try and make it more accurate. They'll just be bombarding the city from very far away. You notice that their mortars and howitzers that you can see just in the distance are actually closer to 2 miles away.
They have howitzers?
Yeah, howitzers were invented around the Napoleonic era.
Huh.
Yeah, they're
All right.
they're not modern
So
howitzers by any means, but they were
Yeah,
invented
yeah,
back then.
Do we still want to go with this tunnel idea? That's pretty far.
Do you have a better idea?
We flank them.
That's not gonna work.
It'll take them forever to turn the fucking cannons around.
They definitely have infantry guarding them, you absolute numbskull.
But what else do you want to do? Do you really want to spend 5 days digging a fucking tunnel?
5 days isn't that long.
It'll probably take longer than that.
Oh yeah. Okay, Jay, question on that.
Yes.
Given how far away they are, how long could it take to dig the tunnel?
The 5th Regiment captain seemed fairly keen, so he might be able to wrestle up quite a lot of manpower to get this project done. Presuming he'd enlist civilian volunteers and probably prisoner conscripts and the like. You could estimate, best case, it could be done maybe a week.
Do we have that time?
Let's hope so.
We're just gonna have to fast forward. Time skip!
Yield
Do you
classic
wanna-
anime time skip.
Do you want to do anything else in the meantime? Try and get involved? Considering the 5th captain didn't directly... Oh, yeah, I'll point that out. Considering the 5th captain didn't directly say, I want you involved in this, you can only assume that you're probably free to do other things in the meantime. You're probably not going to be part of the actual mining project.
Well,
So
could we go take on the cavalry?
We're kind of... No.
What? I want to get some fucking fighting in, man. Like, come on.
You take a shot. You're on the wall. Take a shot.
The cavalry
fine.
is actually within range of Jazz's rifle. The actual range of Jazz's rifle was supposed to be about 1,500 feet, not 80.
Take
So-
a shot, Chief.
No, remember we couldn't edit it.
Oh,
Yeah, we
okay.
know.
So, yeah, write that in the weapon notes or whatever if you can, that's actually supposed to range out to about 1,500 feet.
If you want to, I can write that on my doc as well.
What is it? 1,500 feet?
Yeah, 1,500.
Oh, no shit.
I'm just double checking that you heard me correctly.
There we go. There we go. Range 1,500 feet. Okay, so I go to take a shot.
All right. Jazz,
I line up my rifle with the head of one of the cavalry members.
Aragorn sort of moves forward, nudges a few of the riflemen out of the way so he can rest his rifle upon the battlements.
That's a shitty ass damage roll.
I haven't rolled yet.
And
So I gotta roll my hit chance.
yeah, so you see this group of cavalry. As the time's passed, so they're actually the cavalry are skirmishing with. So you notice, Jazz, that these are actually Dunlarian dragoons. So these are basically more mounted infantry. So they're lancers, but they do have guns. However, they wouldn't be using those guns until they actually dismount. Currently, they're mounted, chasing down some Talisian infantry, some Iandis. They currently, if you look on the city map, there's still outbuildings outside the city walls.
And we are currently in.
You're in Talis.
Correct. That is correct.
Yeah. So if you look on your city map, you'll notice that there's a few buildings still outside the city walls. That's where the Iandian infantry are sort of holed up at the moment. They've managed to fortify
I'd say
a little bit.
we're right here somewhere.
That would be the south.
We're at the north.
There we
we're
go.
like.
You're like see that open spot just above Sunrise Gate?
Oh yeah, it's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
right
you're
here.
basically
That's where
there. So
Okay.
yeah, so
they're fighting like right here.
a bit further out than that. Those buildings sort of like up and to the left a bit more. Yeah, like sort of along that road basically is where they're fighting. That cavalry is sort of in the open field directly in front of you.
So we're kind of at the gate.
Essentially, you're a little bit further east along the walls, but you're close to the gate. Yeah, you're a few hundred feet away from it basically.
Okay.
Like you're close.
Take the shot.
fucking
Yeah,
take the
Jazz,
shot.
as an experienced sniper in the Kokij military,
Watch 'em miss.
these dragoons are fully within your range. They're only
Okay,
at the
question.
moment they're only
Actually,
actually
I
about
wanna try a
800 feet
different
away.
tactic.
All right.
Try a
No,
different
no.
tactic. Instead
I'm
of shooting for the
scared.
head of the soldier,
Take out the horse.
exactly, I shoot
Yeah.
for the horse.
All right.
Let me
Roll it.
roll my hit chance.
Yep.
See it?
21.
21. All right, Jazz. So yeah, you're walking forward, you unsling your rifle, push a few of these riflemen out of the way, and sort of give them a look like, I got this. Don't worry. These riflemen
cowards.
who have been on these walls for a while now, and you notice their faces are covered in smoke and shit. They're like, yeah, okay, dickhead, I'm sure you do.
I don't have to roll for damage, do I? Because we're just gonna say it kills the horse.
We'll make you roll for damage, but not just yet. So anyway, you step forward, brace your rifle on the battlements, sight down on the nearest dragoon, and you... Oh, actually, roll a perception roll real quick.
Fuck's sake.
Fear.
Perception.
It's in the.
This is you don't have to be scared of this. This is just whether it works better than you think or not.
25.
25. All right, sighting down your rifle, you notice the purple feathered plume upon one of the dragoon's helmet, and you realize that this is probably the lieutenant in charge of that squadron of cavalry, and you pick
Murder
your
him.
shot as him. That's who you're aiming for.
Okay, so instead of shooting the horse, I'm gonna shoot that guy then.
Okay,
I
yeah,
w-
we'll
I
count your roll as that then. So you're aiming for the
Yeah,
guy.
okay. Yeah, because originally it was gonna be the horse.
But
Take
since
him
you
off
mentioned it was
the-
the lieutenant.
Yeah, so it's lieutenant, you know.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, sighting down your rifle, you see this man you see this man 800 feet away now. You brace
Shoot him.
and you fire.
All right,
Roll for
let's
damage.
see the damage.
2d6, 2d10 plus 6. Let's see how this goes.
21.
21.
You fire. Cloud of black powder smoke just in front of you. Clears away with the breeze after a second or two. And after a second or two, once the smoke clears, all you see is an empty horse. As the cavalry squadron
can we
rides
just
past,
imagine-
you just see a body lying on the ground.
Can we just imagine the fucking sniper elite shot, slow motion,
Yeah.
going into the skull?
Yeah. Yeah.
What a
So
shot.
unfortunately, you didn't see the kill, and Phoenix would have been too close to you to be able to see it. Too many heads and things in the way, too much smoke. But once the smoke from your rifle
Don't.
clears, all you see left of that man is a body lying in the mud.
Don't.
Does he still have his head?
Well, as far as you could tell, he's dead.
I'll go get him.
He's murdered.
He's very dead, yeah. Just yeah. So, just as a note, I actually only gave that guy about 15 HP.
Well,
Probably
it's
should have given him
5
more.
plus a 10 plus a 6.
Yeah.
It's their blood everywhere.
Hey. It's too far away for
I'm
you to
gonna-
see at this point. All you can see is a panicked horse and a squadron of about 25 other cavalrymen, who are now looking very panicked because they've just lost their commanding officer.
Guy 800 feet away.
As
yeah.
you sort of like sling your rifle again and step away from the battlements, this group of infantry around you are looking at you like, God damn! All right, we get you. And as you
All right.
turn around, there's a Ionian sergeant. Looking at his stripes, you notice that this is actually a 10th Regiment man, striding up to you, and he just goes, "Well done, soldier. Good shot. That cavalry's been bugging us all day."
All right. Well, can I say this?
What a champ.
I look at all the soldiers and I tell them, aim for the horses
Aye,
so
sir.
we can get them. Yes.
All right.
I'm just gonna walk up to him and say, "What a fucking shot!"
Yeah, that was pretty baller. Anyway,
That was a
this sergeant
like-
walks up to both of you, and he notices Ren's mage robes and Aragorn's very actually pretty decent rifle, and notices clearly that you've got skill. And he sort of motions you back away from the battlements to talk to you both semi in private. I'm guessing you go with him.
We both laughed creepily.
Oh yeah.
You both give a little evil giggle. Yeah. Do you wanna go with him then?
Yes.
All right, so he motions
the
you.
fuck
He motions you just off to the side, out of the way of the wounded being carried back down, and fresh supplies being brought up, like water in shot. And he sort of lowers his voice to talk to you. You have to strain to hear over the cannon fire, and he goes, "Look, here's the thing. Clearly, you two have got skill. Tonight, we want to raid the Dunlarian forward area. Those cavalry have been coming. If you look just over the wall, you'll notice that they've actually got a small forward operating base. They've entrenched the area there. They've built up earthworks that our shot's not going through. Tonight, under cover of darkness, especially with the rain now, we want to sneak forward and try and destroy their ammunition dumps. And we possibly want to destroy the earthworks if we can to get rid of that base."
Ammo. I'm gonna make that ammo go boom.
All right. Question: Do I need to use that as one of my attacks?
No, that was
no.
out of combat.
That's
Okay.
That's only for magic.
Um,
Also, how much XP would he get off of that kill?
for Jazz, we'll give him...
Yeah.
That was actually a pretty easy shot for Jazz, considering the range, so we'll give him 50.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. How do we do?
Manage characters and level, or manage experience on the right there.
Oh.
Wrong button, but okay.
Anyway,
manage-
so he looks you both up and down and goes, "Look,
How much did you say?
50.
50.
He looks you both, looks you up and down and goes, "Look, clearly you're skilled. The, fuck, what is it? Yeah, 31st Platoon of 10th Regiment is attacking tonight. We've got 50 men with us. We're not entirely sure how many of the enemy are there, but we need those earthworks gone. They've got field guns moved up and they're pounding the hell out of outbuildings on the outside of Talis. Can you help us?"
Yes.
Yes, we can.
All right.
Question for him:
Yeah.
Can we borrow some TNT?
He sort of gives you a quizzical look. You mean black powder? Yeah, we could probably scrounge up a few pouches for you. Why?
Is TNT not invented yet?
No, TNT's not invented yet. It's just gunpowder, basically.
Okay, so we'll make gunpowder bombs.
He sort of gives you a bit of a grin and goes, all right, we've got a few spare powder horns. We'll see what we can scrounge up. We'll bring some matches with us.
Oh, I have an idea for this.
All right. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. I'm just looking through. Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, anyway, looking at your contract here, the Jazz, well, yeah, your party gets 25 silver for each enemy you kill or incapacitate.
Oh,
Correct.
You won't get that right off the bat because you'll need to go talk to an officer to get your bounty. But because you're adventurers, you do actually get a bit of a better deal compared to the soldiers.
Right.
Soldiers.
So just write down 25 silver.
You write it down just in your notes. Don't put it in your inventory yet because you haven't actually got it yet.
Yeah. I need to open up a notepad.
Ugh.
Jazz
Just
out
keep-
here is like, rifle go burr.
Yeah.
Potentially took a man's head off.
Yeah, you didn't
That's
see
what I
his
do, baby.
face afterwards. All you saw is like his body leaning away from
I don't
you,
think
but
he
you-
has a face.
Yeah, considering your hit, you can only assume that you basically got him through the fucking eye.
That was a fucking great shot. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was good. First roll of the night, baby.
First few rolls of the night.
There we go.
Boom.
Yeah,
Lieutenant kill, 25 silver.
that's all right.
Alright.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to take this sort
Time
of
to prep.
mission?
Yes.
All
But I
right.
need some time to prep.
Anyway, yeah. So you give this guy your agreement, and he nods and goes, "All right. Night falls in about 8 hours. Meet us at the where are we? Yeah, 31st platoon is meeting at North Gate in about 8 hours, just after nightfall. Sorry, not just after nightfall, just after midnight.
Can I get that black powder as soon as possible?
All right, yeah. So you have 8 hours until midnight, essentially. So it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon at the moment. To go.
No, we take another shot.
Well, I was gonna say you might want to take a long rest because you haven't done that yet. But
Oh yeah.
I mean, I already set myself up that I did the long rest.
okay,
So.
yeah. Well, if you want to like just spend your time getting supplies, getting ready, then I'll just count that as a long rest. Considering.
Yeah.
Okay,
That works. That works.
So I get okay. So we go downstairs.
Can I just do something out of randomness?
Yeah.
Sure.
I want to know more about why this war is going on. Like just as like a narrative background for it.
Do you want me to tell you, or do you want to interact with some characters and see what's going on?
Either or works really.
All right, I'll just give you some background real quick. So, in character, you can determine that although the city lords and high officers, people in charge, will tell you that Dunlar attacked first and that this is unprovoked,
I think it's the exact opposite.
hearing the grumbles from the soldiers, many of whom you notice actually look like they've just got back from campaign, and many in the hospitals are looking very fucking ragged, you determine that this war has actually been going on for quite some time, and hearing from like, just rumors and grumbles spread around, that it was actually Ayandi that attacked first. Why? You do not know at this point.
Okay.
Okay. So can we go downstairs and get stuff?
Yes.
All right. So how much gunpowder am I getting?
So you'll have to go back to the military camp and go try and find someone who you can finagle some powder off of.
Right. Let's go. Well, no. Okay. Like I need a shit ton of powder.
What are you trying to do?
You'll find out soon.
Oh god.
No. I feel like there are fewer words that are more terrifying that comes out of Jazz's mouth than "you'll find out soon."
Let's just
Yeah.
say Let's just say I'm about to invent a weapon.
Oh
He's
god.
about to make the grenade.
Yes. How did you know?
Because I
You
knew
did
you
say
would
that
know.
actually earlier. I forgot. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, do you want to go? You do know
Yes.
grenades exist in this.
No. But I'm saying, just wait. Just watch.
All right.
just
All right. All right. Yeah. So you head back to
What are you gonna
the.
do? Make a whole ass satchel charge, bro?
You'll see.
You head back a few hundred feet south. Leaving the walls behind and go back to the military camp. And as you enter back into the camp, you notice a quartermaster watching over the crates that are being loaded and unloaded as supplies are organized in the camp. So that's who you need to be going to talk to if you want more powder.
And let's go talk
Okay,
to the quartermaster.
What's the
Unless-
distance you can throw a fireball?
Let me check. Da-da-da-da-dum. Anywhere from 150 feet of me.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Well, we need gunpowder. Let's go talk to.
Yes.
Good old
I need
friend
lots of
Luis.
gunpowder.
Gains a Russian accent out of nowhere.
It's like, ah, yes,
I
this
am
one
now
is
Russian.
trustworthy. Yes, you.
Fuck up, lad.
So what do you want to do? You notice the
Talk
quartermaster
to
and
the
organizing the
weapons
supplies.
master. Yeah, I want to talk to him.
All right. Yeah, so both of you, or sorry, all three of you, Hervius is actually still following you around at this point.
Yeah, Hervius
No,
is
okay,
just like...
okay. How about this?
Alright.
We send him back to Big Ben.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you just
let's
want to
have him watch
go
Macbeth.
leave him to get
Actually, no.
things
We send him
organized.
back to the wagon. We send him back to the wagon.
Alright, so he's just going to go watch over things and organize party
Yeah.
supplies and stuff. Alright. So yeah, Hervius leaves you. He's not going to be joining you on this mission.
Shame.
Um,
He definitely would have cleaved a man in half given the
yeah,
opportunity.
yeah, he would. Anyway, so
I know Neon too well. He definitely would.
yeah, so you go talk
Oh,
to this.
it's about to get bad.
Jesus
Phoenix,
Christ.
trust me.
Oh, no.
All right.
concern is ever growing.
So you go talk to this
You
quartermaster. Just as you're walking up, there's another soldier that leaves him after they have a quick conversation. He notices you approaching, goes, "Yeah, what do you want?"
What was the guy that we met up on the wall? Is a lieutenant?
He was a sergeant in the 10th. Sergeant
All right.
in the 10th.
Well, tell him that the sergeant of the 10th has said we could take a decent amount of your gunpowder.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to actually introduce him. That was Sergeant Tass, T-A-S.
Sergeant Tass has said we could have a decent amount of your gunpowder for tonight's raid.
He sort of grumbles back here. "Keep your mouth damn shut, son. Jesus Christ." He sort of motions you a bit closer. "All right, this is for tonight's raid. Sergeant Tass sent you."
Correct.
Yes.
All right. I've got 2 crates of powder spare that here you have. I don't have any powder horns on me. You're going to need to go find somebody else to get some containers to actually carry the shit in, unless you just want to fucking carry the crates on you.
You're just gonna need the crates.
You're just going to take the crates?
God.
Yes?
Yep.
You're just going to take it in crates?
Yeah.
These are just
so
in 2,
scared.
like, 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot wooden
Yes.
boxes. All right.
I'm terrified.
All right. Yeah, take the crates. You'll probably need, some sort of horse and carriage to actually be able to carry them. They do weigh a fucking fair amount.
We're not.
Conveniently.
No. Trust me. We're not gonna need those.
Okay. Anyway, come pick it up when you're
so
ready. It's just at the back.
scared.
You're looking for crates 64 and 37. Okay.
Gotcha.
Also, did we get the name of that captain from earlier?
Which one?
The one that...
Oh, the
The guy
5th
that
Regiment
we met.
captain? Yeah, no,
Yes,
you
that
you didn't get his name.
Okay.
Oh wait, I need to ask him for one other thing.
Yeah, what's up?
Got any sacks?
Well, I mean, I've got 2 personally. I don't really. What?
I'm gonna need a lot of sacks to store things in.
Oh, that kind of sack. Oh, okay.
Jake over here getting dirty. Jake Schultz.
Don't. I'm gonna bleep that out, I guess.
Yes, I'm gonna need 50 sacks to carry some stuff in.
50.
Yes.
Jeez, that's a lot of.
They don't
men.
need to
Alright,
be.
I'll
They
see
don't
what I
need to
can
be
find.
large ones. They don't need to be large ones. Just some small stuff.
Hi, friend.
Just some canvas pouches, good enough.
That'll work perfect.
All right, go hit up crate 23. There's some spare canvas and stuff in there that you can use. He sort of waves you past these, this, like, basically just stacks upon stacks of wooden crates and barrels and things. It's just like within this sort of fenced off area, but he waves you past to go in, and points you over to a corner. And as you walk over, there's just a box painted on all 6 sides is the number 23.
Get some burlap sacks, boy.
Yep, we grabbed 50 of those.
All right, so you just lift open the crate lid, grab 50 canvas sacks.
Do we have a place that we can just chill out for a bit? And,
Yeah, I need to go somewhere so I can do what I'm
just
planning to do.
All right,
Can we
I
go to
s-
work? Can we go to the
I
meeting
see
point?
what you were. I see what you were typing in that filter.
yeah. Don't say it. Don't say it. Just in case. Well, not just in case, but so people don't know just yet. Anyway, yeah. As you're leaving the storage area behind, you just ask the quartermaster, and he points you to a mostly empty inn that's just by the north gate.
Well, I'm gonna need a little bit of a workshop.
How much
Like,
space
just,
are you gonna need?
something with
how many?
not
how
much.
space?
I'm just gonna need something like with a table and some
Yeah,
like bread and all
And
that.
we'll do fine.
Yeah, you can
No,
just
like,
like
I need bread and all that.
take over the basement.
Okay, we go to the basement at the end.
Okay, stop rushing everywhere.
I'm
are now-
excited.
Okay. Anyways,
Also,
yeah.
we don't have much time. We don't have much time to do this, and it's gonna take me a little while to do this.
All right. Yes, you go. You leave the quartermaster and the military camp behind. Head
I'm
over a
also
few
gonna say,
streets to
I'm
Northgate.
grabbing the stuff. I'm grabbing the stuff as well that we also needed.
Okay, well, no. What we do is we.
Oh,
Stack
you can
the two
come back
crates
for the
on top of
powder
each
if you
other
want,
and carry
because
'em.
you two.
No, we need the powder now.
You won't. Oh, okay. In that case, you're going to need to go get your horse. You won't be able to carry that yourself. Like, this is like 400-pound boxes of powder.
I'm fetching Big Ben real quickly.
All right, Big Ben.
Okay, so you leave the camp for a few minutes, and you come back with Hervius and Big Ben in the wagon.
Wait, has the weapon been finished designing?
And not yet. That'll be done later today.
Okay.
That'll be done before you leave by tonight.
That's
Well, I
stupid
think we'll
ass
leave
weapon.
Big Ben at the camp. I don't want to bring him yet
All right.
Yeah.
because we're not gonna need people to carry. We're not gonna need carrying stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jazz, I'd
anyway,
like you to
so-
know I am terrified.
All three of you manage to you struggle a bit, but you do manage to load these two 400-pound crates of powder into the back of the wagon.
Jesus Christ.
And after a bit of maneuvering to get back out of the camp again with this twin-axle carriage and huge horse, you manage to sort of
Thick.
squeeze your way through the streets just over to Northgate, a few hundred feet away, and find this inn called the Rabbit's Tail. It's this sort of, it's a bit dilapidated looking, but it looks solid enough, made of old oak wood, bit dusty, and you notice the front porch roof is actually leaking from the rain. But, yeah, there's a lantern lit outside, keep the sort of murk away a bit, and there's some lights on shining through the cracks in the shutters.
All right, so we go up to the innkeeper.
All right.
Is he even there?
Yeah.
You go inside and you see this little old lady behind the bar counter just polishing cups.
Hello, ma'am. Is there a room/basement we could use?
Well, I don't think I've heard a more suspicious thing in my life, but yeah, I suppose we do. Why?
We would like to rent it for a couple hours.
Okay. Should I be worried?
I'm just gonna say, I
It's-
assure you, we are not doing anything wrong.
Yes, it's top secret. We are part of the military.
She sort of like waves you a little bit closer. This isn't to do with the that the thing tonight with Sergeant Tass, is it?
I wink at her and say, "No."
Ah, okay, dearie. Okay, I got you. All right, no, the basement's free to use. The door to the cellar's just over there on your left. Go down. There's a lantern down there that you can use. There's a few tables. It's a storage room, so make sure you don't set the beer on fire. But other than that, you should be good. Oh, and if you
Thank
need a
you.
room, stairs are just on the right. That'll be leading
Alright.
up to the top floor. There's a few other of the 51st platoon members already here, so if you want to go start meeting some of them, you can, or you can just show up later, I guess.
All right, thank
Whoa,
you.
I can gladly go
Alright.
have social interactions. While I just realized that Ren is bad at social interactions.
Hey, wait. Is,
Oh, and
is
one
the
more
head-
thing. Dinner will be served at just after sunset, about 6 p.m.
All right, thank you.
Thank you kindly.
No worries.
All right, question for Jake.
Yep.
Is the lead like rifleman there?
What?
Whoever they're
Kinda
like
the
the
best
person
rifle.
the person that leads them basically.
Well, the person in charge of this would be Sergeant Tass.
But I'm talking about the one that. Oh, but does he have bow experience?
Bow experience?
Yes.
God.
Is he good at shooting a bow?
You don't know.
God.
I could not tell.
Okay, I want to go talk to him.
I'm guessing you. Well, you don't know where he is at the moment.
Well, okay, Jazz, if you want to work on your little scheming.
Oh, sorry. I think I misspoke earlier. 31st platoon is 15 men, not 50.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Okay, yeah, we'll go down to the basement first. How about that?
So while Jazz is doing his conniving,
All right, I'll just leave Jazz to his own devices down there for now.
I need you to help me carry that gunpowder downstairs.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
help him do that.
All right, so yeah, all three of you.
Okay, wait,
do
can I
that.
include something else?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh God.
While we were at the quartermaster,
Yep.
Can we also say that we asked him for 200 arrows?
Jesus.
200 arrows.
Yes.
A lot of arrows, Chief.
He tells you you'd have to hit up the Adventurers Guild for that, as arrows are not something the army stocks, because what idiot uses arrows in a modern war?
Okay.
And
But...
that's his words, of course, not mine.
All right. Okay, so can we go talk to the adventurers? Then?
You can do that. I'm going to go talk with some of the people.
Okay.
Or do you want to send...
I just want to get this over with so I can...
All right, for just for time's sake, we'll say that you just went to the Adventurers Guild and got a barrel of arrows to take with you. So you
Okay,
do
I
now
also
have
need
200
some
arrows.
bows.
Some what?
Some bows.
Some bows.
Yes.
Okay, that's
I'm
going to start to
scared.
cost you now.
So scared.
I'll bring them back. I just need to borrow.
All right. The Adventurers Guild sort of gives you like a very weary sigh, but they let you take 5 bows. These are just basic
Okay.
hunting bows that you'd use to like shoot
I'm
rabbits, basically.
So concerned.
All right. So now we're back at the inn.
Yeah.
All right. So
You're back at
How
the
many of
inn.
the
The
sol-
gunpowder and
how many of
arrows
the
are
soldiers
downstairs.
there?
How many of the soldiers?
Both of you talked at the same
Yeah.
time.
All 15 of the 31st are here. Except for
I'd like to
Sergeant Tass.
talk
He's
to
the
them.
only one. Oh, sorry.
Alright,
I guess
I want to
14
talk
men.
to them too.
14 men are here.
Yeah, let's go talk to them.
I have something to ask them.
Kid, do you know how to shoot a fucking bow?
Hello, gentlemen.
Yeah, so downstairs by the fire, there's a table. A bit dirty looking. It's all covered in beer stains. And there's a group of 5 men sitting around the table, all sort of chatting quietly.
All right. I need all.
You notice
15.
these are all in the... they're all wearing these. So the... yeah, this is 10th Regiment. So 10th Regiment uniforms are actually... they're basically black uniforms with orange trim. So like the collars and, I've forgotten the word, seams, all orange line, and silver buttons stamped with the symbol of Talis on them. This is a
And you said all
this is a
15 of them
Talisian home regiment. What was that?
All 15. All 15 of them are there.
No, that's only 5 at the table.
All right. Where are the rest of them?
Presumably upstairs. The innkeeper said the
You want me to
rooms
go
available
fetch
have all been
Yes,
rooms
I
upstairs
need-
have all
I
been
need-
rented out too.
I need all 15 downstairs.
I'm gonna go fetch the rest of them because apparently fucking Aragorn needs them for something.
Okay, so Ren heads upstairs, stomps quickly upstairs. A bit annoyed at this point, but he does do it. Goes upstairs, starts banging on
Yeah,
doors
like
and
I-
asking.
You can tell my annoyance just through my voice.
Yeah, and starts asking the 31st platoon members to meet downstairs. They give you weird looks, but they do follow you down. After a couple minutes, you have 14 members of 31st, because Sergeant Tass is still out. All 14 members, this is a dusty-looking group of privates and corporals, looking very unkempt at this point, the 3rd month into the Siege of Talis.
I'm just gonna be standing kind of like at the back, just standing with my staff.
Yeah, but as soon as
Do you
as soon as they
guys wanna
find
hear
out
my
that
plan?
you guys were recommended by Sergeant Tass himself to join this operation, they do seem to trust you a bit more.
Do you want to hear my plan?
All right,
Should
one
I-
of the
Should I
corporals
just
calls
spill
out. Let's hear it.
Should I spill the beans?
Yeah, you may as
All
well.
right,
All right.
you are going to
so-
need to tell these people. So yeah,
Oh no, I'm telling them something different. I'm just telling you two.
okay. Oh,
I'm
okay.
basically inventing the RPG, but it's not rocket propelled.
What?
Yes.
How do you plan on doing this?
So basically, with the sacks, we will fill them with gunpowder and tie them to the end of arrows
Right,
with a fuse
right.
Okay.
that you then can shoot. And in the sack, there will also be, I don't know, pieces of metal or something.
Right.
And there you go. Now you got yourself
Okay,
a
but
grenade, basically,
question.
on a stick.
Question for you. How do they ignite?
You light them before you shoot them.
Oh, that's what the fuse is for. Okay.
Yeah, that's what the fuse is for.
In that case,
So-
to make these, I'm gonna have you roll a lot of survival checks, probably.
Oh god.
boy.
Oh, actually,
Just to
no.
see how
This
many
might
we
be.
get.
This might be. No, actually, survival probably makes sense.
Alright,
Well, it's a good thing I have a +6.
Hang on,
Yeah, you want me to roll
not right
survival?
now. I'll get you to start rolling them once you actually make the things.
All right.
All right.
Recommend.
All right, so okay, now I will dress them. Hello, gentlemen.
All right.
Out of everyone here, who knows how to shoot a bow?
3 or 4 raise their hands. The rest are all like, what the fuck?
Perfect. I would like you gentlemen to come with me.
So you're just leaving the rest in the dark then?
I leave the rest with Ren.
Okay. So you
I'm just
walk
gonna
off
look at
with.
the rest of them. I'm just gonna look at the rest of them. I was like, I have no idea what he's.
But
planning.
before I leave, I
Probably
tell the rest of them. Before I leave, I tell the rest of them. This, with what I am planning, this will make our attack tonight. And, well, no, how would you say, go very fast and very well?
Quick.
Will be a very quick and hasty attack.
Yeah, that was the idea. One of them calls out.
I put $10 that it goes wrong.
That
Oh,
was
that's not
also the idea. Another one calls out.
All right, so I take the 4 with me.
Yes, you walk off with. It's actually 3 privates and a corporal.
All right.
I'm just gonna look at the rest of them as it was like, I have no idea what he's planning. But
Okay, should I
should be good.
continue? You want to continue with my side, or do you want to go?
Continue with his because I'm also
All right.
doing something else.
So what I do is I hand each of them a bow.
Okay.
then
Just for
I
some
hand-
quick descriptions. So the 4 that you've taken seem to be like their own sort of team within this platoon. Presumably, just like a fire team in modern terms. But,
Yeah.
you know.
All right. Well,
Uh,
I give each of them a bow.
yeah. You notice that all 4 of these guys are all dressed in carrying the equipment of a regular infantryman in the Iondian forces. But they all seem to be like hardened bushmen in a way. These are all like very tall, very big men. Perfect for jazz, in other words. They look like experienced survivalmen.
That sounded very wrong.
Yeah, that was the idea.
I wasn't really paying attention, so.
Yeah.
Good.
Anyway, these all look to be like very experienced. I forgot the word. All like wilderness.
Hunters?
Yeah, like sort of,
Okay.
like explorers and things. These guys would know how to handle what
Does
you're looking to
gunpowder
do.
weigh less than dirt?
What? Yeah.
Gunpowder's pretty light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll weigh less than
It's,
dirt.
it's more grainy. It's more grainy.
It's more, yeah.
Okay, so I give each of them a bow,
Okay.
and I hand each of them an arrow with a bag tied to the end of it.
Don't shoot them.
Oh, so you
now.
wait, so you have-
no.
God.
Let me continue.
You have made them at this point, then, yeah.
I've made no. These are different.
Okay.
I give each of them one, and it's a arrow with a bag containing a mix of dirt and rocks to simulate the weight of,
Alright.
of the arrows.
Okay. So you
And I
hand.
ask them to practice firing those at a distance.
They give you a confused look. Where do you want us to do that?
Isn't there a little? No. If you look, there's a little area we can do it in. Look.
Oh, you want to go to that area?
Yeah,
Alright,
that's
so
what
yeah,
we're gonna test
you
fire.
explain that little area that you passed on the way in to these guys, and all 4 of them nod. Do you want us to do that now or when?
The earlier you get practiced with these arrows, the better.
All 4 of them sort of like look at each other, shrug, and look to leave the inn.
I need y'all to be very accurate.
All right, we can do that.
Really? Really?
Or should I tell them the plan? I should probably tell them the plan.
Yeah, you should probably tell them the plan.
Okay, so I'll tell them the plan of I'm going to be giving y'all special arrows that will explode on your targets. Not explode on targets, but are going to be lit and fired to explode on impact, basically.
One of them looks a little green as you say this. Goes, you sure that's a good idea?
It will
No.
lower our casualties and raise theirs.
I don't know if
Because
that's
we will-
strictly accurate, but if you say
Well,
so,
would
sir.
would you rather get up and personal with these men, or would you rather be at a distance?
They all sort of shrugged, like to concede the point. Like, yeah, okay,
Fair enough.
yeah.
Now I go to the basement.
All right. What?
That sounded so rapey.
I'm about to
yeah,
make
so-
some
Now
shit.
go to the
The
basement.
corporal and 3 privates leave the tavern with their bows and practice arrows and head towards the spot that you picked out for them. So you'll have
I mean,
to
I
go
want
find
them
them
to-
later. But
I
yeah.
want them to be fucking able to shoot these well, so they don't end up killing
Obviously.
us.
Yeah.
Because if they don't know how to shoot the arrow because of the weight, it's gonna land like 20 feet in front of us. And I don't think we all want to die.
You're right. All right. So yeah, you send them off. Jazz, you said you head to the basement.
Yeah. Also, I want them to practice like range for 100 feet.
All right. So yeah, you tell them that before they leave.
Yeah.
And the corporal
I head to
nods,
the basement.
and yeah, they all leave. All right, Ren, what do you want to do? While Jazz is explaining all that to
I'm
those
just gonna
four.
get chummy with these guys.
All right. So yeah,
Get
all
jiggy with it.
so there's 10 of them left plus you. So
I
you're
am
all
also
11.
going to have to go soon.
Oh, what again?
We can. Shut up, Jake. We can do a bit more, but soon.
Okay.
Yeah. Do we want to get my arrows made?
Yeah.
All right. Why do I have to roll survival to make the arrows?
Because you're making stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna you're making you're making shit basically.
But it's such a simple thing that a toddler can do.
Yeah, but you're still gonna need to you're gonna need to roll because you're gonna need to make sure that these are properly secured to the arrows, that they don't just fall off the end 5
Okay,
feet from the
that's-
bow and then explode in front of you.
Can I give them a little shake? No, they're not going to explode until they're lit. Like, you got to light them before you...
Yeah, you gotta light them before you shoot, but then when you shoot, if the thing's not attached to the arrow properly, it's just gonna drop in front of you.
Yeah, I was going to say, can I give them a shake before I say they're good?
Okay, I'll have you roll up a survival to make them, and then I'll have you roll an investigation to see if your character thinks they're made well. Oh, sorry, not investigation, perception, to see if your character thinks they're made well.
All right.
Great.
May the gods be with me.
The god is.
No!
What did you roll, my guy? 13. I mean, that's
Okay.
not terrible.
And now you have to roll a perception to see if you think these arrows are good enough or not.
They're not good enough then. Can I roll again to see if they're good after remaking them?
Nope. Because in your mind, these are good arrows. You look at these, you give them a little shake, and you're like, yeah, these will work. These will work
For
well.
Christ's sake.
I honestly don't think they're gonna fall apart because you're shooting the amount of force is gonna be pushing the arrow further into the bag, so it wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Right.
That makes.
I want them to go swimmingly, so can we just say it was a good?
What?
You
You
kind of
know.
cut out.
Like I rolled that, you know.
Okay, no, we're gonna keep the originals, but I have planned. Don't worry.
Okay, I just want this to really work because I put a
I
lot
don't
of
like
thought
it
into
when
this.
You guys have plans.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so I craft the arrows. I do make a special arrow.
What?
There is a special arrow.
Special arrow. All right.
This one is going to be meant for Ren.
Okay. Ren.
Oh
What?
no.
Ren doesn't have a bow.
I'm going to shoot it, but the arrow is meant for Ren.
What, like for his head or for him to do something with?
He's going to do something with it.
Okay.
Can I, after I make all these, can I go back to the Adventurers Guild and ask to borrow a longbow? Or can we get no?
Well, you've still got a
can we just say-
spare. You've still got a. You
Oh,
were
yeah,
given
that's right.
5
It's in
so
my-
far. You've only used 4.
Okay, and we got longbows, not short bows.
What? No, you're just given like basic hunting short bows. These aren't long bows.
I need a longbow.
What do you need?
Can
a
we
long
say
bow
I
for?
have one in the wagon,
No.
like an old crappy one?
No. What do you
Okay,
need a
I can
longbow
go-
for?
Okay. Okay, so I go talk to Ren. How about that?
Okay. Because you leave the basement, you head up and go talk to Ren, where he's all actually buddy with these 10 other guys by now. They're all trading war
Well,
stories.
okay, and I take him with me to show him something.
Okay, you sort of peel him away from the group, take him wherever you take
I
him.
imagine he just walks up, grabs me by the collar, and drags me along.
Yeah, you're like,
I
oh,
don't
what?
have much. I don't have much time to do this.
Okay.
Because
Fair
crafting those arrows is gonna take a while.
Well, you crafted them already at this point. It's been like a few hours.
Okay, so I show him 3 special arrows I've made.
Right.
Each one of them has a decently bigger size bag on it with no fuse.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bow and I'm going to shoot these at like the main targets we need to hit. I can make, or should I make more? I mean, how many do you think we need? We have a lot of gunpowder.
Yeah, you haven't used
'Cause our-
much by this point. You've only used like a quarter of one of
Okay,
the
so
crates.
I'll make like how many do you think I make? 10? Because this is a pretty simple one. This is just
Yeah.
putting gunpowder in a bag and tying it.
You can do that.
Oh yeah, well 10 or 20. We'll figure it out.
Hey,
Figure it out
Once-
later.
Ren, I want you to do
Yo.
something for me.
Uh,
I want you to roll a perception check
Shit.
why?
because I
Fine.
said so.
Eesh.
Hey, you rolled an 8 as well.
Oh god. Okay.
Buddies.
We ride together, we die together.
And
We're going to die together.
Okay. Yeah, Ren, looking at these arrows, you think these are actually really well-made arrows. You're like, picking them up and playing with them like, wow, these are really sturdy. These aren't going to fall apart at all.
foreshadowing.
Oh, by the way, what I've
I
done
wanna-
is when I've made the arrows is I've cut the tips of them off so it doesn't puncture the bag.
Okay.
Like, I've made it to where it's not going to rip the bag.
I'd
Yeah,
also
yeah.
like to know. Okay, what are these special arrows? I'm scared.
These special arrows contain 5 times the amount of gunpowder that are in the other arrows that I made.
Fuck.
Okay.
These are basically going to be used as RPGs, basically.
Am I
These
going to
will-
have to
these will
fireball
provide-
this?
Like, there's not going to be rocks and shit in them. This is just straight gunpowder.
Oh, this is going to be like thermobaric-ish.
Yeah, like these are bombs. And what I'll
Uh-huh.
do is I will shoot them over to where we need them, and then I'm gonna have him throw a fireball,
Right.
so it blows them up.
Well, if we're gonna want to hit multiple, they all need to be within 20 feet of each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're doing
Okay.
targets that are close together with those.
Okay. I mean, also, if need be, I could also, if you get them close enough that they can ignite each other after explosion, I could lightning strike
Well,
them
we got to talk to Jake about that. What do you think the radius on these arrows will be?
on the special ones.
On the
Yeah,
special
this-
ones?
Yes, the other ones are basically just fragmentation grenades. That's all they are. These
So-
are bombs.
These, how much powder would you say is on these, like, in weight-wise?
All right, I need to look up something.
What is the weight of gunpowder?
How much?
5 pounds? That's a good bit of gunpowder.
5 pounds?
That's a lot of that's a lot.
That seems like a lot.
Okay, how about a 2 pound?
2, alright. Yeah, so each of these 10 arrows has 2 pounds of gunpowder stuck on the end.
These
The
are
rest
special
have
ones.
about, for the sake of
I'd say
my
like
life,
half a
they
pound,
could,
half a
they're
pound.
probably about half a pound.
They're just meant to be fragmentation grenades. That's all they are.
Yeah.
They're supposed to blow up and shoot shrapnel everywhere.
So, question.
Yes.
The earthworks that you're raiding tonight, they're facing you. So it's basically like this small dirt berm facing where you're going to be coming from.
Yes.
How are you going to shoot it into the,
Bomb.
Yeah, no, it's literally just supposed to be, it goes like over the thing or on top of the thing and blows up. Like, it's going to fuck shit up.
Okay, so you're just
Yeah,
aiming to
as
like
long as I'm 100
indirect
as-
fire over the earthworks, basically.
Yeah, like, we're
Yeah,
just
as
trying
long
to
as-
lob them in there.
As long as I'm 150 feet, as long as I'm within 150 feet, boom.
Hang on, I want to just
Trying to
before I
fucking... It keeps bringing up
forget real quick.
Minecraft.
This is gonna be a fuck around and
Ooh,
find out
just.
moment. I don't like that.
Anyway, continue. What are we doing next? So
So
by now,
after I
Jazz has
shoot
made
those
all
in
these
the-
arrows. You actually only have about 3 hours left until the meeting time. Actually, we'll say 2
Okay,
hours.
so collectively, I have 200 arrows. I've used 10 of them.
Sir, okay. Yeah,
Or are
go.
we going with 10 or 20 arrows for the yours?
For the special ones.
Yeah.
For the special ones, we don't need that many, would we?
I mean,
yeah,
how
let's
big
go.
of a camp is this? How big of a camp is this we're taking?
This is like the earthworks themselves are about 200 feet long. So this is a fair
Okay,
size
yeah,
camp.
so
10,
20,
10
20,
seems,
20.
10, 20. Yeah, 20 seems
20.
fine.
20.
I'm going to
Oh,
make these things
and for
go-
your question earlier
Boom.
with what the radius would be, so when the small ones go off, it'll be about. How's this? Because these are soldiers that you're facing, not any proper monster, and there's a lot of them, so I'm not going to make them super hard to kill.
Yeah, no.
If there is a
just meant to
soldier-
wound-
If
Kill.
there is a soldier within 5 feet of the arrow, of each of these small arrows as it goes off, they'll instantly die. If there's anyone
I'm
within...
looking up the shrapnel range.
I gotta go, boys.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, me and Jake will
Yeah,
We'll,
you
we'll
can
talk
go
about this.
first.
We're not going to do any more
You guys-
roleplay tonight. Then.
Cheers.
So yeah,
Oh my god, 230 meters is a
that's for a
grenade.
grenade though. These are just like black powder sacks with a
Okay,
fucking
okay,
few
no, the
nails
kill
in it.
radius of your typical fragmentation grenade is 5 meters.
Yeah, we're not
The
going to.
casualty radius is 15 meters.
We're not going to be following that at all.
Okay, fine.
The kill radius instantly dead for any soldier who is within 5 feet of the small ones as they go off.
That makes sense.
Within
yeah.
20 feet, they'll have to roll, we'll say a dexterity check on whether they get wounded or not. If they get wounded, I'll have you roll 3d12s.
Right.
You'll probably want to write that down. 3d12s if they're within 5 and 20 feet. If they're within 5 feet, they're just dead.
Hold on. 3d12 within how many feet?
Within 20 and 5. If they're within that
20
distance.
5 feet.
Or 5 to 20. No, sorry. 5 to 20 feet.
It's the same thing. 20 to 5, 5 to 20.
Yeah. If they're within 5 feet, they're just dead.
Instant. Within 5 feet, instant. Okay.
For the big ones,
You said 3d20?
3d12.
Okay, I accidentally put 13.
What?
Okay, yes.
Oh, okay. And for the big ones, we'll say instant dead within
20 feet.
Yeah, 20 feet. And the same thing, not the same thing actually. We'll say 4d12 if they're within 50 feet. If they're between 20 and 50 feet away, they have to roll a dexterity check. Oh, sorry. With the dexterity check, if they roll, because these are not shrapnel, if they roll above a 10, they save.
Okay.
For the small ones, if they roll above a 15, because those have got shrapnel in them.
Yeah.
If they roll above a 15, they don't take no damage for the small ones. If they roll above a 10 for the big ones, they take no damage.
And I'd also say this is a new concept, so they're not going to know how to deal with this.
No. It is a new concept, but this is basically
So
just
we're
their
gonna have
reactions.
But we're going to have to expect all of them are going to be standing. So
Not
that kind of
necessarily.
Okay.
I mean, standing in the middle of a battlefield is probably not a great idea.
Yeah.
They are light infantry, yes, but when there's cover to be had, they'll probably be taking cover.
But let's see. I'm going to make 20 of the arrows are big.
Yeah.
Big arrows. So that leaves 180 small ones between 5 people.
Realistically, you're not going to be able to take all of them because it's a lot.
I'm going to split them up.
Split them up, what, 5 ways, I guess?
Yeah.
It's 180 divided by 5. 30 arrows. Oh, no, that's probably reasonable. 30 arrows
Yeah.
each. Yeah.
30 arrows for
15 pounds of powder each plus, the arrows.
Yeah, and the arrows don't weigh much.
No. It's a lot.
Not
It's a lot combined. You're probably looking at 40 pounds. No, sorry, not 40. Probably looking at, 25 pounds of weight.
Yeah, but
Real
these are meant for. This is so we don't have to get close.
That is true.
Like I
Well, you
said-
will have to get close, but just not as close.
No, we're gonna have to get like 100 feet.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
But that's why I wanted the longbow for the big ones.
Yeah. So I guess the big
Really
ones will just be you, because you have a longbow.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Because that's something me and Ren have to coordinate.
Yeah.
The other one's just them fucking shooting them and
Yeah.
killing people.
And then, I guess once you have all your arrows, you'll still have rifles and things as well, so
Yeah.
firepower-wise, you're doing well.
I didn't really want to sit there and try to come up with the concept of how it come from a fucking rifle.
No.
arrows
What are your
thing is
notes
just
then for
easier.
damage? Have you got it down properly? So, for the 4d12 for the big
4d12.
ones.
50 feet. 3d12. 20 to 5 feet.
Yeah, and for the big
Small
ones,
ones.
so 4d12, if it's within 20 to 50, within 20 feet, just dead.
Yep.
Anything within 20 feet is just dead. Anything above 20 feet has to roll a dex.
Here's
Oh, sorry. Right?
Here's my...
Did you write the dexterity saves as well?
Here.
I can't read that. That's too blurry.
Dexterity. I just wrote dexterity under all of it.
Oh, okay, so dexterity for the big ones, they're gonna have to. For the big ones, they're gonna have to roll above a 10. 10 or above. No, sorry, yeah, above a 10. And for the little ones, they're going to have to roll above a 15. So 15 or below, they fail for the small ones, and 10 or below for the big ones, they fail.
Gotcha. Okay, like I don't think you saw this coming, did you?
Not really, no. I mean, to be honest, I planned this encounter right on the fly. But yeah.
Me inventing fucking
Anyway,
RPGs.
I guess we can end this here.
Yep.
All right.
Successfully invented RPGs.
Yeah.
Would you
Considering
call it
I am the only likely one to consider to watch this, goodbye, future me. Hope you're having a shit time. Fuck you. Jazz, you want to say bye?
Yeah, bye, future Jake. Have fun animating me building arrows.
I'm absolutely not going to do that. I'm just going to put some bullshit over this, like pictures of maps or whatever. Anyway.
So wait, we'll call them. Here's the official name.
Yeah.
It's the APG.
What?
Arrow propelled.
Arrow propelled grenade. Alright, I'll leave the video off with that. Bye, I guess.